Hey there, it's Jen. Welcome back to Work It Daily, the channel that helps you turn frustration into career success. Today, I'm going to share with you the reasons that you got ghosted by a LinkedIn connection. Just a quick reminder before we get started though. Don't forget to subscribe if you love watching our videos, and be sure to click on the little bell if you want to get notified every time we post a new video. All right, let's dive in. I'm sure you've been in this situation. You connect with someone on LinkedIn, start a great conversation, and when you reach out again, silence. You never hear from them again. Ghosting is when someone abruptly stops communicating with someone else, and this happens all the time when it comes to online networking. But why did this happen to you? What went wrong? When you've been ghosted by a LinkedIn connection, a few things could have happened. Here are some reasons why they haven't gotten back to you. 1, they're too busy. We live in a crazy busy time. Everyone has things going on, and answering LinkedIn messages may not be everyone's first priority. Cut this person some slack. He or she may be swamped with other commitments right now. 2, they have a LinkedIn profile, but they're not active on it. Just because you live on LinkedIn doesn't mean everyone else does. In fact, there are tons of people out there that only have a LinkedIn profile because they're obligated to have one or they feel like they should have one, but they're not actively using it. So, if you haven't heard back from a LinkedIn connection in a while, don't take it personally. 3, they saw your message, but simply forgot to respond. This person might have gotten distracted and forgot to respond to your message. Again, we live in an incredibly busy time and things just come up. Just because they didn't respond doesn't mean that they weren't intending to. 4, you're too aggressive. Sure, sending LinkedIn messages and commenting on people's activity is fine in moderation, but if you're doing it too often, you can scare away and irritate your connections. 5, you didn't make an effort to get to know them. Did you make an effort to get to know them and their goals, or did you make it all about you? Monopolizing the conversation by talking about your story, heartaches, needs is one of the easiest ways to get ghosted by a LinkedIn connection. Who wants to talk to someone who only talks about him or herself? 6, you ask for something right away. Asking for favors too soon can really turn people off. You need to take time to get to know them, offer value, and establish a relationship. Otherwise, they might think that you're just using them, and nobody likes that. 7, you gave them a creepy vibe. Whether you meant to or not, you might have done something that gave this person the creeps. If you were too aggressive with your networking strategy, this person might have gotten a bad vibe about you. Or, if you said something straight up inappropriate, this person probably isn't going to be a fan. You might laugh at this, but it actually happens all the time. Don't be a creep. 8, you ghosted them first. You may not realize it, but when you connect with someone on LinkedIn and don't reach out, you're ghosting them first. If you reach out weeks, months, or even years later expecting them to return your message, they may not remember who you are, why you're connected, or why they should help you. Always start a conversation with someone when you connect with them on LinkedIn. If you've been ghosted by a LinkedIn connection, think about what you could have done differently. Are there problems with your current strategy? Also, take into consideration that it's not always your fault when you don't hear back. Sometimes it's on the other end. If that's the case, try following up with them in a few months to get the conversation started, or move on to someone else. If you think it's time to start looking for a new job but don't know where to start, check out our free job search tutorial. Click the link up here. It'll show you all the common mistakes people make when job searching and how to avoid them. What do you think is important when reaching out on LinkedIn? Tell us in the comments. I hope this advice helps you network more effectively on LinkedIn. I'll see you in the next video, and remember, if you want to win, you have to work it daily.